comedy drops that.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Newcastle fans, hold that. Mr. Geordie, come and sit down right here, right now. Geordie, write this down. Write this
down.
One more.
Write this down.
Matty Renton.
Write this down.
There's only one club, yeah, that should have Raw United in it. And that's us. You lot misconstrued. I don't know what you was thinking. You thought you were on our level. You're never on our level. You man can't do business how we do business. At our worst. 15th place. Move, Travis, don't call me right now. 15th place. Yeah? We struggled this season. We struggled last season. I remember the kickoff shows. Smiling, laughing. You all laughed at me. I have to say, you're not laughing now, are ya?
Oh my God!
Because Newcastle fans, look at Newcastle in the transfer market. This is how they're doing their business, bruv. That's Newcastle business, bro. That's literally what the man in the transfer window's doing, bro. It might as well be Steve McLaren, bro. The man will smile, wave at the player, say, yeah, come on down. Right now, all Newcastle fans, I've been dying. Their content, I'm living for it. And it's the tears. The tears, let's go on a journey because this is the one. Again, these lot thought it was the passing of the guard. They thought it was the, let's go.
I'm not going to brag because I just knew this was going to happen. I mean, it's common sense. I can either choose a team that's fighting relegation or a Champions League team who's off the back of winning a trophy. The thing is, I understand the anger from Man United fans. I understand in the comments of this video, there'll be abuse and they'll be like, oh, you're getting rejected by our clubs. And yeah, that's true. But Šeško, who's been wanted, by the way, by every big club, he's chosen Newcastle United. And I think what we're seeing is a passing of the guard. Now, I'm not going to say we'll beat Man United to every single player. You know, there's going to be some players who are hung up on the old Man United, the same way the fans are. But it is just like the first stepping stone of acceptance, I feel like, for Man United. So, as I say, I'm not going to rub this one in. I feel like Man United fans, I know what they're like at this point. They'll just fight this with abuse in this comment section. But what can I say, man? Šeško has said enough for me. He's coming to Newcastle. He's chosen the beautiful Eddie Howe and little old Newcastle over the mighty Man United.
Well.
Oh my God!
Listen, yeah. I don't even want to, we're gonna slowly dissect this guy, these lot and their business. We're gonna take our time here with Newcastle because they deserve this, yeah? I'm not calling them Newcastle no more. This is Tyneside Magpies, yeah? Tyneside Magpies, because you're not even moving like Newcastle, bro. This doesn't even make sense. Let's not forget, yeah, this team that just won their first trophy, they're a light Carabao, a baby Carabao, super parade, yeah? And now they're talking like they've been dining at the top for years. Since when? What's the meaning of this? When they won the Carabao, we was actually happy for them. All the clubs were like, you know what? Well done, Newcastle. That's so good for you guys. Because I remember when you guys, you know, you was runners up in the FA Cup and you done a parade. Yep, that's you guys. You did a parade for being runners up. I don't want to get the picture, but you don't know the picture exists. They done a bus parade for being runners up. And I thought to myself, well, that's embarrassing. And all of a sudden, now they believe that you should be dining at the top table. Since when? There's clubs that you can talk to. If you want to talk to Spurs, I hear it. Want to talk to West Ham, I hear it. Us? Stop this. There's levels. There's what we say, there's levels at our worst, bro. Newcastle was the desperate fat thing in the rave, waiting by the bar. Do you want to come on with me? That's how they sounded like. Do you still? I don't mind. How much is it gonna be? I'll pay you. I'll pay you for the service. Move. How can somebody put in a bid? Yeah. Not even wait for rejection. Not even wait for a response from the club. Yeah. And then put in another bid. I've never seen it before. You're in a bidding war with yourself. Man United, relaxed, giving good-looking energy. Not even sweating. Like, listen, if you want me, innit? You know, like that. Like, that's what we're doing. Same Newcastle, please. Whatever it takes. I'll give you an important offer.
Think about your life. You are a failure. You are a failure. You can never make it.
I can't.
You can never. You know you cannot make it.
You know, like, end of the day, yeah, this is what we know. We have to separate clubs. And every big club has dealt with this. Big players leave the club, but even their fans can't manage big players leave. Listen to
You
me.
have to sell, Peter. You're worth like billions, but you can't. You have to sell.
You don't have to sell this summer. It's all paper nonsense. You haven't got a clue.
Pete, we'll give you 50 million for him.
You haven't got a clue. We haven't got to sell this summer. And Talk Sport has been spouting that nonsense for months. And it's absolute.
Simon Jordan's told us.
To listen to. You know something? It's absolutely hilarious to listen to because you've been spouting FFP nonsense for 3 months. And we don't have to sell.
When you've got to sell players, you have to sell them. You might get a bit
We
more.
don't have to sell, Gabby. If you listen to what I'm saying, we don't have to sell. The papers have been talking nonsense for months.
I read it in the papers that you have to sell.
Oh, so you believe your mates in the media then? People who I understand it. I'm a Newcastle supporter.
No smoke without fire, Pete. No smoke without fire.
I mean, every big club, Arsenal, Henry, yeah, Chelsea, they've said bye to good players. Like, it's a normal thing in life. Like, when Rudiger had to leave, like, it wasn't nice for Chelsea. They had to, there was no tears. Like, we're gonna deal with it, bro. Big clubs are gonna deal with players leaving. Man United, David Beckham, Ruud van Nistelrooy, there's Ronaldo. The list goes on. Listen to the tears. You're not ready for the top table, bro. You're not moving like a top table you. I mean, listen to the state of these lot. The state of these lot. Listen to this.
Manchester United, on the other hand, the fact that we have the potential to lose this fight has got me seething. They are an absolute joke of a club where players go to die, effectively. You've got Sancho with mental health issues, depression, Anthony with the same issues. These are £80 million players that go there to not be progressed as players, and they are trapped because of the high salaries and fees. They can't get out when they realise they've made a mistake. It is a grossly run club. They are £1 billion in debt, but because of their high revenue due to the way the rules are written, they can spend upwards of £200 million across 3 attackers this window, which is an absolute disgrace. Yeah. They do not improve players. It is not a happy club. It is not a competitive club at the moment. They finished on barely above 40 points last season, have no European competition, play an ambiguous formation at best. Bruno Fernandes, their best player, is a rat bag and tried to hack people from behind the other day. It is a disgusting club, rotting, and it needs to be gutted. There is no reason for people to be joining Manchester United over us.
Imagine breaking it down like that and still not getting your number 1 pick. Do you know how mad that is? As in, you got Champions League football. This is what it takes. You're at the pinnacle. You're at the mountaintop. We finished 15th, as he said, for struggled to get 40 points. All of these things, a rotten club, but the rotten club is still more attractive than your club. And you know what? It's not just us. It's not just us. Let's actually look at it, because it's been a summer of rejection. Rejected FC. Dead Thing FC. Let's go. What? They tried to bring in, what's it, Hoyson? Yeah, the guy, he said, you know what? Nah, mate, I'm getting Real Madrid. They wanted Gay, offered big money. Crystal Palace said, nah, blood, I'm staying. They wanted to bring in Kudus. They couldn't do it. They like the sound of João Pedro. He said, nah, blood. They wanted Mbuemo. Mbuemo said, nah, I don't care how much you're going to offer me. I'm getting United. Funke! Well, they wanted Ekitike. They said, yep, Ekitike, perfect replacement for Isak. Ekitike said, wait, hold on, I got a bad one.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Wait.
No deal. Then they wanted to, let's not forget the lap. Market opportunity. Didn't happen. And now we get to Šeško. They offered him more. You know, there's a lot of Newcastle fans that are going to tell you, hey, man, listen, Man United, we can't compete with these guys because they're going to offer more salary. They're going to offer more, and they're only picking them for money. Well, you offered more money, more salary. You offered everything more. Still didn't pick you. But end of the day, you don't know what this is. You understand what this is. When we talk about being broke, this is what we mean. This is the broke we're talking about right now. There's levels to this thing. There is levels. When you're talking about United, you know what? I don't want to say it. I'll let them say it.
You have to sell, Peter. You're worth like...
Not that one. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Man United we're talking about.
This is Manchester 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 United we're talking about.
Oh, this is Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Manchester United we're talking about. Manchester United we're talking about here.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
I mean, this is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Man United we're talking about. It's Man United we're talking about. It is Man United we're talking about. It's Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Man United we're talking about. This is Man United we're talking about.
It's Manchester United.
This is Man United we're talking about. It's just different. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you guys were in a one-way rivalry with us that we've never acknowledged. We didn't even know. We were late to the beef, you know. So for the likes of True Geordie, Matty Renton, and all those that are still at Biter Grove, I want you to focus on Sunderland because they're here now. And they've been recruiting. Don't lose that game. That's your derby, bro. About you, the first fixture you look at is the Man United. What? What are you talking about? What's going on? Why are you looking at us for? That's weird. When we break down fixtures that we're looking at, yeah? When we look at fixtures, we'll do it in this order. It goes Liverpool, Man City. Some will say Leeds. than Arsenal. It kind of could stop there. It does really stop there, but go on then. Maybe Chelsea. Not even Chelsea. Not even. Wait, hold on. He's calling me. Yeah. I mean, it's just not as important to us. That's just like going to Stoke. It doesn't matter the same. Now, that's your big fixture. And respect. It's just not ours. You know? And again, I think it took you lot 50 years. Nah. 50 years to win a trophy and thinking we're your rivals is insanity, bro. That's insanity. That's like me at the Blue Flame thinking the women really like me. Bro, I've got money. It's a business transaction.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait.
Bro, I got ones. They don't like me. Man's convinced the strippers like me. Get out. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with these guys? Are you... No. Someone talked. Someone needs to call these men. Hey, and True Geordie was talking wicked. Your club's finished, mate. You know, and he's got the wicked camera, great setup, good beard, big man. As shit as we are, we're still more attractive than you, bro. Let that sink in. I want that to hit the bone. I want that to go to the truth of your core. Yeah? As shit as we are, 15th, no Champions League. We're still more attractive than you. And you still got to deal with Isak. And Lord, the God that I serve, bring Jackson to Tyneside. Rejection, disgrace. He was for trouble the moment he came. Rejection and outrage. For shame. He lost shit. Nah. Rejection FC is crazy. Nah. All right, before I open up the lines, because this has been 19 minutes of just cooking, bro. And I heard, I didn't even retweet on that because I weren't sure. Lord, tell me they didn't leave their signing in Asia, bro. Please tell me they didn't leave their signing. If that's a true story, I'm going to lose it. Because this is letting me know, if you lot don't make it right with Dan Ashworth right now, call up Dan and say, Dan, we're sorry. We need you. Because this guy, this director of sport, if this is how you lot are doing business, it's all wrong. Oh, man. You lot need Dan Ashworth back now. You lot need him right now. Write this down. And you know what? I don't even want Isak to leave. That's how bad it is. Because then you got to pray for all their fans. Because again, I ain't gonna lie. True Geordie sent me a voice note today, and it sounded a lot like this.
I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
How? You got everything and nothing at the same time. Ooh. What's crazy is, you know, they deserve this, bro. I was cooked on the kickoff. Don't let my team be good again. Don't you dare.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Who are you on? Your club! I said drop a bomb, Dad.